tried to make this video for a pretty long time, and just because of everything that's been going on, I haven't been able to, and so it's been kind of chaotic, but I am now. I'm on my couch, my comfy blanket, and so let's do this. So I started my Weight Watchers journey a month ago, a little bit over a month ago. I started at the beginning of July and then continued. And in the first month, I lost about 12-ish pounds. And so I started at 165, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm 5'3", and so it was a lot for me. I was really struggling getting weight off or keeping weight off. I stress-eat like nobody's business, and so it was ridiculously hard for me to keep with anything, because even if I would work out, I'd immediately come home and snack on a bag of chips, and so it wasn't working. And so finally at 11 p.m. one night, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't feel good about myself. I'm getting married in about a year and a half. And I have to go through all of the different, proposal pictures, not proposal pictures, but engagement photos. I have to go through bridal showers, things like that, and I don't want to be uncomfortable with the way I look. And so I embarked on this journey of Weight Watchers, which is honestly the best thing I probably could have done for myself, because it really has worked. And so I got from 165 to 153 in 1 month, which I didn't expect to happen whatsoever, but as soon as I started eating healthier, it seemed like it all just kind of fell into place. And so I'm going to tell you a few tricks that I did, as well as the plan I'm on and things of that nature, so that you know what I did to lose 12 pounds in a month. So first of all, I joined the green plan, which is the strictest plan, and I figured that I needed that because if I wasn't on a strict plan, I just would kind of cut corners as much as humanly possible. And so I joined the green plan. It was the strictest. I got a large number of points for each week and each day, but the number of 0-point foods went down, and so the only thing that was 0 points was fruits and vegetables, essentially. And so those two things are 0 points, which really made me eat more fruits, not so much vegetables because I'm not a huge fan, but I ate more fruits in the first couple of weeks than I have ever eaten, I'm sure, in my entire life. Instead of going through and eating chips, I would reach for a fruit salad that I made, and that's a whole different discussion. I mean, I will not eat fruit if it's in its own separate canister. I don't know what it is. I will not reach for it. But if it's in a fruit salad that I make myself and it's in one of those bins, I will reach for it every time. I don't know what it is. There's probably some sort of psychological reason why I don't reach for it if it's in a carton, but once it's in its own bin and all combined, I will 100% reach for them. And so that really worked for me. And then on top of that, like portion controlling, I had no willpower, and so I would eat whatever was put on my plate, because that was kind of taught to me as a child. So I just ate what was in front of me, but I was the one that was preparing my own meals, and so I just put a bunch of food on my plate and just ate it all. And this was really unhealthy, and I realized how when I started portioning out food, I was eating double, maybe triple what my body needed, and it was super unhealthy. So I would make a chicken dish and I would just eat the entire chicken breast, even though the entire chicken breast was 3 servings, because those things can be big. And so I would chop them up into like thirds or halves or however big they were, and put that on my plate. And then typically a serving of pasta is a cup, so I put a cup of pasta on my plate. And that filled me up. That did the trick. The first week was difficult because my body was like, you're not feeding me as much as you usually do. But after a while, my body was like, oh my gosh, it feels good. It felt energetic. Like I started working out more. I started wanting to work out more. It was a complete change for where I was at, which is incredible. I now work out about 4 times a week, as you can probably see. I'm in my workout clothes right now. Probably going to go to the gym after this. But it's just such a change. And even when I go to the gym, I don't work out ridiculously hard because I'm not there yet. But I feel better just going to the gym, walking uphill on a treadmill for 40 minutes, and then like doing a few weight training exercises. It just makes my body feel so much better. And so that was like a huge difference, is that I was eating smaller portions, eating healthier, and going to the gym. And so those three things helped me lose 12 pounds. 153 again is not where I want to be, and so I will do these kind of monthly updates just to keep myself accountable to where I want to be. Ideally, I think my goal for at least my dress fitting, which won't happen until next June, is about 140, so I still have about 13 more pounds to lose. They are going slower now that I have gotten my body's gotten used to what I'm eating, and so it is going slower. I'm losing about 1 to 2 pounds a week now, which is what they said you should expect, and so hopefully I continue to lose weight. 140 would be great. I've been 140 since high school, so it'd be great to get down to 140 for my dress fitting, and then for my wedding, I would love to be around 130, 120. And I'm 5'3", so that's a healthy weight for me. I was that weight when I played softball in high school, around like my freshman, sophomore year. And then I just got into eating a lot more than I should have. And so I've been 150 since college, my freshman year of college. Now I'm 26 years old, and so it's been a while, and I'm ready to kind of let that go. And so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if you have any interest in Weight Watchers, please feel free to get a hold of me and contact me. I will respond back, of course, answering any of your questions. If you've done Weight Watchers and have any tips or tricks for me, because I'm still relatively new, let me know. And I will report back next month.